Hello and welcome along. Today we are back on Gwenthar, and as you can see, where I'm standing at the moment is where we used to have concrete. We're going to be building our farm today, but I discovered that basically we couldn't place any barns or anything here. Stuff is growing fast at the moment. I think we have plant growth slow. But our grass is growing back quickly. So we can actually cut this again at this point. But we're not going to be doing that today because we are heading up here to here. So we put a new concrete slab in here. This is going to be the new entrance. Oh, sorry. This is going to be the new place where our barn will stand. So the first thing we have to do today is we need to put that barn in. Because we're going to build the rest of the farmyard around it. So, it's flatter up this corner of the field, which is why we're doing this here. So this is the small vehicle shelter that we've been talking about putting in. As you can see, I've built the slab to fit it quite nicely. Now it should, there we go. I think we can get it almost to the back of this. There we go. So that is right there. There's our barn. So that is the start of our farmyard right here. There we go. Now there is a little issue with barns like this, which are sort of the non-standard Giants ones. And that is, you can see, and the reason why we've come up to the top of the hill here is because you can see here that it's a little bit floaty. It's slightly floaty in that corner. This is the place where I found it sat the best. And we do have a good seat here. So I'm quite happy with that. That is a good piece of positioning for this. Now we should have a light here for this as well, by the looks of things. Maybe it's on the inside. Yeah, there we go. So we do have a light. So it lights up nicely as well. So this is a nice barn. This is off the Giants mod hub. And this will do perfectly what we need it to. So we're going to build our yard around this. We want to build a road up to it. So we're going to build a dirt road from the gateway over there. We're going to put a whole new road in down this side. I am slightly disappointed I can't build it this side of the map. I was kind of hoping that I was going to be able to extend the sheep area, but without going into GE, without FS19's ability to flatten land, we can't really do it. But what we are going to do is we are going to put a mud track down the side here, up to the other corner. So we don't want concrete, we want dirt. There we go. So down with this. We want to remove grass. That's fine. And away we go. So nice dirt road running down the side of the field here. Up to here. I'm not quite sure what it is that is currently on the ground there. I don't know if it's gravel or whatever, but it doesn't seem to be the same dirt as we're using here. Right, and then we're going to run a dirt track from here down the side of the field, because we want to preserve as much of the field as we can. Down the side of here. And we're basically going to come into the yard sort of around here-ish. The idea being that we might be able to put another shed along the side here. I think a shelter or something like that. We only have 16,000 at the moment, so we don't have enough money to put another shelter in so much at the moment. But I kind of want to just open the yard up at this point. Around here. Into here. And we're going to put a dirt track down the side of the barn as well. Into the field over here. So that we're not having to run over grass all the time to get into this field. And we'll widen that a little bit as well. So we'll take that off here. We're going to widen both of these dirt tracks. Just to make sure that we can that we have enough space to work and to drive. There we go. Not widening too much, just enough to get us into the gateway, like so. Right, so that is our farm track done there. What we then want to do I'm going to come back here. And I'm trying not to drive over the grass too much because I would like to harvest this grass again. We are still trying to raise money with the using our silage. I think we're going to widen the concrete here as well. Because that is, you know, we want to bring the concrete a bit further out from the barn, I think. But you can see, we have got the farm coming along nicely. So I'm going to fill this bit in, and once I've got that done, we will come back. There we are. We're all done. That is all fine and fantastic. Now, what I want to do next is I would like to put another lean-to or shed or something in. There's a vehicle shelter here for 10,000, which if we have a look, should fit in. Yeah, I think will fit in here quite nicely along the side. This will give us somewhere to put some of our equipment and stuff as well. And I think fits in quite nicely there. I want to make a fairly realistic barn here. I'm not trying to make what I know a couple of people have called a Toy Town farm or things like that. So this here, I think, is going to be fairly reasonable. What we need to do, though, is we do need to get some dirt under it. So we're going to extend our yard out this way a bit. And get this so that it's so that we have a good area to put this on. So down with that. And into here. I think we want to go about this far back. That should do it. And then it goes up to the road a little bit, which we're going to widen as well. So I think it goes to about here-ish. That should do it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get these two in. And then I think we're probably going to have to do a mission or something. We need to do something that's going to get us a little bit more money in. So I'm just going to take the corner of that off there. And this kind of gives you a real feeling for what FS19's thing of building your own farm is. It's going to be the ability to design a yard, to say, right, I want to put these buildings here, to build something that's fairly reasonable and fairly realistic if you want, or something that's completely outrageous if not, and just sort of to expand a farm and to not necessarily have a farm where the buildings are currently, which I'm very much looking forward to. I like the idea of having a mod map, of having a yard pre-built in it that can't be removed, so that is part of the whole, part of the mod map, and you know, comes with it, and if you want to, that is the area you can build in, and everything like that. Or like this, I can go and make myself a yard. Right, so let's put that other barn in, or that other shelter in, and then what we'll do is we will get our equipment over there. There we go. So that should now fit in that space. I think we've got plenty of space there for that. Yeah. So we'll go up to the end there, and that might actually be fairly fortuitous. I think we might have done it so that, there we go. There's our other shed. So let's have a run over there quickly. So there we are. That is our first shed. What we can do is we can now put something down here. We've got a little bit of storage space here. We can redo the grass there if we want, but that's all good. So we're going to get our equipment over that way. I'm going to run back over here. And we'll leave this on the dirt because we'll probably need that on in a minute. And I'm very tempted to get this cut and done again. And I may do that actually before next time. I'm going to put the roller down here and just take this corner off because I think that's a little more realistic. There we go. You wouldn't have a hugely sharp corner there. And there we go. So let's put our roller away in our shed, and we can go get some of our other equipment and put it down here as well. There we go. Now I've left the roller on dirt because otherwise it would replace that. But that is I'm liking that. I'm liking that as a setup, as our bit. That is working well. We'll be able to... now, I'm hoping all of this is going to fit under these, of course. These are quite... For the most part, these are actually quite high bits of kit. But we'll get it over there. We'll see whether it works. Hopefully it will. I'm hoping this grass area down here is going to grow back. If it doesn't, what we will have to do is... we'll have to plough it up and replant it. Yeah, that will fit under there. So we'll put this one in here. Yeah, thankfully this will all fit, which is brilliant. Ooh, only just though. This is, yeah, and we might have to have the roller at the top end. Also looks like we may have to extend the size of our yard, but that's alright. Get that reversed in here. Right, so I will get the rest of our equipment into here. Yeah, there we go. And we'll be back. Right, so we are bringing back our last pieces of equipment, which is our bucket and front loader and our spreader, our fertilizer spreader. I've discovered that the two sheds I have, the mowers don't fit under, but that's fine. I have moved the roller out, so it was an attempt to get the mowers under here. We'll probably move the mower back at some point, but it's actually quite cool. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with our yard and how it's taking shape. I couldn't, yeah, it's really awesome actually. Our farm is beginning to take shape, and we can, we have somewhere to store our stuff, which is fantastic. We do need to, need to bring the toolbox up here. We'll have to go and get that by hand. Right, we'll just pop this off. We're going to go and deal with the sheep soon as well, I think. They're going to need looking after. But that should be alright. And we still got our stuff down the other end for washing our tractor and everything. We're not going to move that for now. We will do when we have a little bit more money. But at the moment we only have 4,800-ish. But yeah, I'm really quite pleased with the yard. I'm happy with how that's taken shape. And we should be in a position where... This is long overdue, actually. Where it will be really quite useful. So, yeah, next time we will go and take a look at the sheep. I think the sheep probably need some work. We're going to be doing some silage again in the future, because silage is the thing that is really keeping us going. We do have this bare area, which I'm not sure is actually going to grow back. But we'll go and do silage in the larger of our two fields, in field 4. For now, though, I'm happy with where we are. This is developing very nicely at this point. We can quite happily say our farm is taking shape. We need to get like a fuel station and things like that in here. But it's nice to be exploring this whole thing that FS19 is going to let us do. This whole thing of us having being able to construct our own barn in a part of the map, or our own farm in a part of the map that otherwise doesn't have it. And going from there. But that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Put that out of reverse. Close the door. There we are. I've left the engine running, but that's okay. So that's where we're going to leave it today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.